Hey guys, my name is Andrew Modine, and today we're going to take a look at the production behind my Christmas album. Let's get started with the opening track. So the first track of the album is a cover of Sleigh Ride that I produced. So we start off with this piano here that it's just the melody of Sleigh Ride. So let's take a listen to that piano without all of the effects on it. So if I just disable all this, it just sounds like a boring old piano. So that's not any fun, so I just slapped all these effects onto it, and we have this. Alright, and then if we just listen to this intro here. You can hear that there is a electric piano here playing a few chords. The progression on here is G, and then it's down to D minor, and then C, and then A. And then that progression just loops throughout the whole song. Alright, so let's take a dive into the chorus. So we're going to take a quick listen to the drums. I use this one kick drum sample. And then for snares, I just layered a bunch of snare drums that I have, and that leaves us with this. And then you add shakers. And jingle bells. And then the bass. That's just following the same progression as this. And then all together you have this final product. Yeah, and so that's Sleigh Ride. Next up on the list is my personal favorite track in the album, Hot Chocolate. So if you listen there in the intro, you'll hear this part here. This here is just the lead parts of the chorus plus the drums. So without any effects, the intro sounds like this. And then we add the effects to get that cool intro sound. And we have that. And then in the chorus, you see here that there are these two layers. So this first layer here, those are just the chords of the song, which are A minor, and then G, and then F, and that repeats that. So it's just that. And then we layer that with this grand piano here with some effects on it. Without the effects, you have this. And then once we add the EQ and some delay and reverb, you have this. So these are the same chords plus a little bit of rhythm, but they're more spread out. So the third of this A chord here, I've raised it up an octave. I've raised the third of all of these chords up 1 octave just to kind of fill the space a little bit more. All right, onto the drums. So this has a similar kick and snare pattern to the last one. And then we add the Christmas bells and the shaker. And then the bass of the song is, it just follows the root of the chords. So it's A, G, F, G. So that's the bass line. And then we add a second bass. So there's one thing I want you to listen for very carefully here. Listen to the volume of this piano part as it progresses. If you're listening really carefully, you would sort of hear how the volume of it kind of dipped a little bit. So here, let's listen to that with the kick drum. Now you can kind of hear it. What I'm doing is every time the kick drum hits, I am dipping the volume of everything in this track except the kick drum. This is a little technique called sidechain compression. So what a compressor basically does is when your input signal hits a certain volume, it will take the volume down a bit. But you can set the input that it uses for that volume to just about anything in your track. So I'm sending all of this to this bus called all except kick. And then on that track, I have a compressor that is sidechained to the kick drum. So that's how you get that cool wave effect that sounds interesting. All right, yeah, so that is Hot Chocolate. All right, next up we have Igloo. So this song has quite the chord progression. So I will go through it slowly since I can barely play it myself. So it's C sharp, and then it goes from B flat minor up to F sharp. And then it goes to G sharp, and then F sharp, G sharp, and then that pattern basically repeats. That next time it's So what we're doing is we're playing this on an electric piano. And then in the chorus, we layer it with another electric piano. If we listen to just this second electric piano, we can hear its volume going down, just like we can in Hot Chocolate. It goes down when it hears the kick. The drums in Igloo are fairly simple. So it's just a kick, snare, and hi-hat, like what you would hear in a trap beat. But obviously with jingle bells. Then the bass of this is played on an 808, and it kind of follows the same rhythm as the kick. Here's the kick and the bass together. And here's the full thing. And then after the first chorus, you can hear this little part here. So this is the same pattern as the electric piano. It's just there to kind of fill the space. And then in this second chorus here, that part continues. Now after this chorus, you can hear a vibraphone. Has a tremolo and reverb on it, just for more effects. So here it is without those. And here it is with. It goes into a chorus. And there's another synth part to fill in more space. And then after this chorus, in the outro here, there's this synth layered with everything else. And then the volume just slowly fades out. And yeah, that's Igloo. Alright, and last but not least, we have I Lost a Snowball Fight. So the lead line of this song is a piano layered with an electric piano, just like some of the other ones. So the lead line of I Lost a Snowball Fight is this piano part here. We play that lead line on a piano and an electric piano. And then the bass line of the song is pretty similar to the lead line, just without the rhythm. And then we have this little synth part here that just plays basically the lead line. Alright, and then the drums for this. Here's your kick. And then a rim shot. And then a clap. And then you add hi-hats. Shaker. Jingle bells. And then there's this little part on the second half of the chorus. There's this drum part here. And that just kind of helps drive the second half of the chorus there. You can't really hear it much in the final thing, but here it is. Alright, and that is I Lost a Snowball Fight. Alright, so that's a breakdown of my Christmas album. If you haven't checked out the album yet, you should probably go do that. Alright, well, thank you for watching and have a great day.